Hi, I'm Maddie Casto. I'm going to be doing two sides for you today and a snippet of a song. I'm going to do the Anybody's side from West Side Story, the first Myrtle side from The Great Gatsby, and I'll be singing You Can Always Count on Me from the City of Angels. Thank you so much for your time and consideration, and I hope you enjoy. Buddy boys!
Go wear a skirt.
I got scabby knees. Listen.
Come on. We gotta make sure those PRs know we're on top. Geez, Action, ain't we had enough?
What a bunch of old man rivers. They don't know nothing, and they ain't gonna say nothing.
Big deal. The question ain't whether we had enough.
The question is, where's Tony? And what party is looking for him?
What do you know?
I know I gotta get a skirt.
Come on, anybody's. Tell me.
I figured somebody ought to infiltrate PR territory and spy around. I'm very big with shadows, you know. I can slip in and out of them, like wind through a fence.
Go on. What'd you hear?
I heard Chino telling the Shock something about Tony and Bernardo's sister. And then Chino said, if it's the last thing I do, I'm gonna get Tony.
What'd I tell you? Those PRs won't stop. Tony came through for us, Jets. We gotta find him and protect him from Chino. Snowboy, cover the river. Arab, get over the docks. Big Deal, cover the park.
What about me?
You get a hold of the girls and send them out as liaison runners, so we'll know who's found Tony where.
Right.
Hey, you done good, buddy boy.
Thanks, Daddy-O. It was on the two little seats that are facing each other, that are always on the left side of the train. I was going to New York to visit my sister and spend the night. He had on a dress suit and patent leather shoes. And I couldn't take my eyes off of him. And every time he looked at me, I had to pretend to be looking at the advertisement above his head.
What the hell are you doing?
What?
Get over here.
Shut up! Telling a story. We came into the station and he was next to me and his white shirt front pressed against my arm. And I told him that I'd have to get a police officer, but he knew that I had lied. I was so excited when I was getting into a taxi with him. I didn't hardly know I wasn't getting into a subway train. All I kept thinking over and over was, you can't live forever. You can't live forever.
That's enough, Myrtle.
Oh, the great man speaks.
That's enough booze for one afternoon.
Get your hands off of me. Where's that dog you promised me anyway? Mrs. McKee. I'm going to give you this dress. As soon as I'm done with it, I have to get a new one tomorrow. I'm going to make a list of all the things that I got. I need to get a massage and a wave and one of those cute little ashtrays where you touch a spring, and a wreath with a big black bow for Mama's grave that will last all summer. And that little dog that Tom promised me, and I got to write it all down on a list so I don't forget all the things I got. And
I really should get going.
No, stay.
Yes, stay. We live just right downstairs. I could show you my portfolio. I've been drunk twice enough in my life, and the second time was this afternoon. I don't think Daisy would find it admirable.
Daisy. Daisy, Daisy, Daisy. Everybody talks about her like she's some goddamn saint.
Shut up, Myrtle.
Daisy. Don't tell me to shut up. I'll say anything I like.
I told you about using her name.
Daisy. Daisy. Daisy.
I mean it, Myrtle.
I'll say it whenever I want to. Daisy. Daisy. You son of a bitch. You goddamn son of a bitch. Though my kind of dame no doubt will die out like the dinosaur, you can't always count on me. I'm solely to blame. My head gives advice that my heart ignores. I'm my only enemy. I choose the kind who cannot introduce the girl he's with. There's lots of smirking motel clerks who call me Mrs. Smith, though I've made a name with hotel detectives who break down doors. Guess who they expect to see? You can't always count on, bet a large amount on. You can always count